Hello everyone, it is I, Anastasia, and today I'm coming to you with a video all about loving yourself. I have been getting a lot of messages via email, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, wanting advice about loving themselves. People who are going through depression, eating disorders, and just hard times in their life, and they are just not 100% accepting themselves, and this makes me extremely sad. I've gone through really rough times in my life. I have gone through depression, eating disorders, and I've just dealt with a lot. I'm not saying that I am an expert or a professional when it comes to giving the right advice, but going through what I have, I feel like I kind of have that knowledge to understand what you're going through. If I haven't responded to your message, I was waiting to respond with this video. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect someone else to? How do you expect to be loved and cared for? How do you expect that from someone whenever you don't even look at yourself that way? You have to learn to love yourself, and it's really hard, and it's a long process, sadly, but we have to do it. One thing I do every day is I look in the mirror and I tell myself that I am beautiful, I am strong, I am confident, I am all of these things that I really want to be. And if you keep telling yourself that, you are going to start believing it, and you're going to start seeing it, because you're filling yourself up with that positivity and you're taking it in, and it's important that you hear it from yourself. I know that we often rely on other people to compliment us and bring our spirits up, but that is not the way to do it, because honestly, hearing it from yourself, it's such more meaningful. You are the only person that knows the real you 100%, and loving yourself is what's going to get you through this life. With all your flaws that you probably only see as flaws and other people probably see as beautiful, but with all your flaws, if you see yourself that way, other people are going to see you that way, because they can feed off your negativity, and you don't want to be that person that didn't fulfill what they wanted to fulfill in life because they were so caught up in not loving themselves 100%, and they were so caught up in always doubting themselves and always kind of viewing themselves in a negative way, because life is so short, and it's honestly the most precious gift imagined. And if you wasted even a year of it on being sad and depressed, or wasting it on an eating disorder, or wasting it on self-harm, you are going to regret it. It's not something that you can take back. Time is not something you can take back. And I think we don't realize that in the moment when we're doing these things. And it really sucks, because as you guys know, I wasted a year and a half, almost 2 years, on being depressed and having an eating disorder and not living my life and not fulfilling things I wanted to fulfill and not being the teenager that everyone else got to be. I didn't get to experience anything. Do I regret those years? A part of me does, but a big part of me knows that if I didn't experience those things, I wouldn't be who I was today. And I think that is also something that you have to kind of accept as your past in order to love yourself. When you look at yourself, think of yourself as a better, stronger person, instead of viewing yourself as the person that you didn't want to be and the mistakes that you made in the past, because you are not that person anymore. You're better than that. You're better than those mistakes that you made. You're better than the negative things that you did. It's not something easy to kind of accept, but you have to, and you have to keep telling yourself that you're worth it, that you're beautiful, and that you love yourself. because hearing those things will make you believe those things. And I think it's really important to kind of have me time. You need to just cherish yourself and your body and all your flaws. If you think you're too fat or too skinny, or just forget all of those things. Life is so much more than being attractive to everyone, to filling everyone's standards, because in all reality, everyone has a different definition of beautiful, a different definition of perfect, a different definition of someone that they want to be with. We all look for different things, and we're all attracted to different things, and I think that's important to understand as well. Sometimes we just need to like sit back, breathe, and realize that life is so precious. Like, we are breathing, like we are living. We're like, you know how many people don't have what we have and are suffering? Your only chance at life and making it what you want to make it. You define yourself. You define who you want to be, and you can be who you want to be, but you have to love yourself in order to do those things. So every day, I just want you to look in the mirror, tell yourself that you're beautiful, and tell yourself that you are the things that you want to be. List them off. Look yourself in the eye, look at your body, and be happy. I love you guys. Bye. It has little jingle bells, jingle jingle. And the back says Merry Christmas.